Hey, we're getting ready to go on to an expressway now. We're going to talk about some of the elements you need to pass your DMV test or your road test. So I'm at about 30 miles an hour going around this cloverleaf. Obviously, we have Chevron alignment signs to our left. A beginning driver would basically look at the signs and veer toward the guardrail. You want to look around the curve and you want to stay smooth. I'm at about 27 miles an hour. If you hug the right, you'll get a minus. A lot of beginning drivers just lift their foot and panic. But you need to accelerate, check your mirror and blind spot, and pick up and get your speed up. So I'm looking for a gap. I'm holding my foot to the floor and I accelerate. That is probably the most scariest thing that a driver to prepare for the DMV test or the road test will have to do. So now I'm up to speed. My speed is good. I'm at the appropriate speed and I'm settling in. So I'm smooth, I'm taking my time, I have great speed control. But now the next hazard is the sunlight. And it's really easy to go over speed on your road test or DMV test. If you go over speed, that is an automatic failure. So I'm lifting my foot. The current speed limit here is 70 miles an hour. I'm at about 67. So I'm just maintaining a nice comfortable speed. I'm taking my time. That sun is a killer, so you need to wear appropriate eye gear. So I'm taking my time, I'm maintaining my speed, and you always want to look around. So everything is going good, I'm nice and smooth. Traffic is definitely on top of me because I'm at the speed limit. People will definitely go over speed. So the challenge is you want to maintain a safe speed, you want to be reasonable, and you have to be safe. So I'm maintaining my speed. Cars are still tailgating me, so you have to be diligent at your speed control and not fall off. So there's going to be a downhill curve I'm going to go on, so I want to lift my foot and gently take my time. Because I'm in the right lane, cars will be merging on the expressway, so I have to constantly use my eyes. You need to be checking your rear mirrors and your side mirrors every 12 to 15 seconds. So now I'm on a curve. As you can tell, the sun is really bright. So I'm looking where I'm driving. I'm not looking down. A lot of beginning drivers look down and they are starting to swerve all over the lane. So typically what a beginning driver will do, and also on your DMV test or road test, you're gonna end up hugging the right. So basically I'm gonna drift toward the right. Wow, that is so scary. It's because I am looking down. If you look down, instead of focusing on where you're driving, you will drift off the road, and that could be potential for automatic failure because you're not demonstrating good speed control and good lane positioning. I'm looking around the curve. A lot of beginning drivers will squeeze the wheel and panic. Here's a great situation of me adjusting for traffic merging on. I'm lifting my foot a little bit, allowing traffic to merge out. In the HTS, the Highway Transportation System, you have to allow for people to merge out and have space. So that was a pretty good merge out. I'm taking my time. I'm not tailgating. I'm not on top of cars. And I have good speed control. I'm going to end up making a lane change to the left. So it's mirror, turn signal, blind spot, and I'm going to allow this truck to get a little bit more ahead of me. Then I'm going to go ahead and make my lane change. And I cancel my blinker. That is a pretty good lane change. Now I'm in the middle lane, so I got to readjust my speed a little bit. My lane position is pretty good. I'm nice and smooth. I'm checking my mirrors. So my speed control is pretty good. Also on your DMV test, if you drift, just like the black truck is, that'll be a deduction in points. A lot of beginning drivers will drift to the left and basically drift out of your lane. So I'm going to basically show you that just for a little bit. You see how I'm veering to the left a little bit. That can definitely cause a deduction in points. I'm maintaining speed. I'm continuing to be safe. The flow of the traffic is really picking up. So you can see where your adrenaline and your energy level really spikes up. So you really have to be careful and make good choices. I'm not tailgating the vehicle ahead of me. I'm maintaining speed. But traffic around me is definitely tailgating me. So there's a mile and a half before I need to get onto this weave lane. So I'm maintaining great control. I'm at about 68 miles an hour. The speed is good, I'm smooth, I'm easy. I have to get over one lane to the right, so I'm gonna go mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I gently turn the wheel. I cancel my blinker once I'm in the lane, and that was a beautiful lane change. I have a big truck ahead of me. I'm keeping my space from the truck. Remember what I said, speed, space, and smiles. Have great speed control, have consistent space, and keep a smile. Because if you're nervous or tense, you won't be able to comfortably drive your vehicle to the best that you can, and your road tester or your DMV tester will definitely pick this up. So I'm still keeping my space. I'm at right about 69, 68. I'm keeping my space. It's real easy to drive up on top of cars and trucks, but you will get deductions and points. Example, I'm gonna go ahead and start picking up speed and be on top. I don't wanna do that. Now there's a weave lane I'm gonna have to get into. I need to keep my gap, keep my space, because if you lose your gap in your space, you have nothing else. So now I'm gonna turn on my right turn signal. I check my mirrors. I have a lot of room behind me. I have room in front of me. I'm going to take my time. So I look before I get over to the weave lane. I see a black car. I see another white car. I'm gonna keep my space. So I get in, I keep my space. My speed control is really nice. Now I'm on a clover leaf. I'm at about 30 miles an hour. Now I'm down to 25. And I look around. Oh, by the way, one of these road signs just knocked down the other day. So I'm on the clover leaf. If I drift to the yellow and I'm gonna drift toward it, that's an automatic deduction in points. Plus it's really dangerous. You can hit the gravel and go off the road. Now halfway down, I check my mirror and blind spot. I'm looking to accelerate to build up momentum. So now I turn on my left turn signal, mirror and blind spot. That's a pretty clean merge up. I'm at about 60 right now. I'm still 10 under the limit. So I'm accelerating up. I see cars merging in on the right, so I'm not panicking. I don't see any blinkers yet. I see one blinker, but there are two cars. So I'm kind of confused. Now this car is gonna cut me off. So you're gonna see exactly what I see. Out of town driver. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They looked in their mirror. I'm still driving. We're okay. So I'm keeping my space. Now they're coming over. Because if they wouldn't have stayed in this lane, they would have had to get off. So you have to be aware of cutoff drivers who don't know what they're doing or who wait till the last second. So I'm taking my time, and I'm also looking ahead. If you don't know, the person in front of me is from Alabama. I saw the license plate. So they might not know where they're going. So they're kind of tailgating. I'm keeping great space. So I don't have to deal with all of this incredibly flowing traffic. So I'm smooth, I'm easy, I'm in the right lane, I'm taking my time, my speed control is nice. I'm always constantly looking. I'm checking my mirrors, I'm maintaining great speed control and good position. I'm pretty smooth right now. The sun is definitely a hazard, so you need to wear sunglasses. You need to make sure your windshield is clean, and you need to try to stay relaxed as possible. So I'm maintaining good speed, good position. I'm looking ahead, I'm scanning. And if you overturn the wheel, like a lot of beginning drivers, you're actually gonna drift to the left. So I'm gonna drift to the left a little bit. I'm out of my lane. So this will cause a deduction in points on your road test, on your DMV test. So you wanna demonstrate really good control. And of course that blood sun is killing your eyes. So it's extremely bright right now. I have my visor down and I'm maintaining speed and position. I'll get asked a lot of questions. What if I go over a mile or two on the road test? Don't do it. You're setting yourself up for potential failure, and that is not an option. I hope you find this information interesting and in preparation for your DMV test or your road test. This is Driving with Miles. I need you to subscribe. We're going to have some interactive learning sessions later today, so I need you to give it a thumbs up. I really enjoy teaching you and seeing you be successful. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know if you passed your test. Let me know if you failed your test. I love you and I appreciate you.